Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Kevin Campbell will be one of the pundits out there. Don't come outside, come and talk, say this Granit Xhaka performance when they do for Arsenal, say level don't drop a lot. Get say the way the guy they play, no be the way when they play when we start the season. For the first half of the season, Granit Xhaka was playing very well, performing very well, scoring goals at plenty, making assists, giving some kinds ball where we say person go fit score. No, they play very well in totality, but now the guy's performance don't drop in recent games. So back on the of the opinion say it is high time for us to give Granit Xhaka some breathing space, make him rest. Moko bring in people like Fabio Vieira, make them come in, front display, show us what they have to offer again. So I don't know whether I want to subscribe to that line of thoughts. If you ask me, I'll say yes, let us give him a trial. As far as we get people like Partey, but that place, remember Partey is playing a lone defensive midfield block. Get for that 4-3-3. That be the one man where they block the back for. If Partey no day, they were using a Jorginho. So at least not be saying that for the entirety of the second half of the season, at least for a few games, so that Xhaka will replenish lost fluids. Get that is what it takes. That is why you have the second Benjamin. You get. So I don't know what to think about this one. Let me know in the comment section as you prepare against for the game we'll go play against Everton. So happy new month, my people, as we are marching into the month of March. You get. So pray that this month will favor all of us. You get. So all the things so I won't do last month, so we will not do. Go fit do for this month, we will achieve all our aims and objectives in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen to that. So away from that, so when they say Arsenal, they monitor Raheem Sterling as part of their Champions League preparation for next season, because the guy is going to be crucial. Because as Bukayo Saka, they remember say Saka as in there like this now, the guy don't play plenty games, so Saka needs somebody who go to assist him, so that sometimes we need to rest him. Even if I don't know that I don't hear the statistics, we come outside talk say Saka don't play consecutive 66 games for Arsenal. You get for league non-stop. It's just the plan. So the guy don't break a lot of records. You get for Arsenal only one player record now in the pursuit to catch will be Gael Clichy. Clichy kept 78 consecutive games in Arsenal under Wenger. The guy don't play, the guy don't get injured, just like Bukayo Saka, who doesn't really get injured like that. So Saka they look to break that in, and at the same time we're supposed to look at the guy's mental health. This guy is 21. Imagine playing 66 games on a row like that, no resting, no whether he left the plane and left the plane, he go play. Why? Because we don't have capable hands waiting for number 2. The way Martinelli and Trossard they handle that left flank, we're supposed to get somebody else who will deputize for Bukayo Saka, so that sometimes we'll say, okay, Saka, take a breathing space. Look at what Jorginho is doing to Partey. Sometimes we go fit tell Partey, say Partey, just rest. Get Jorginho will play. So that is what we are talking about. So we'll just watch as everything will unfold. At the same time, for the media setting, they ask Arteta about the medical room. Say, what did they solve? Because so Babacon talk say for now, say if they happen, say we'll get a lot of people who don't come back to injury, come back from injury. People like Smith Rowe, people like Reece Nelson, people like Gabriel Jesus, they are close to coming back. Then now only maybe El Neni, now be the person for the injury table for the medical sick bay. Now only El Neni now for that place. So we are very happy. Now we have a lot of options so that players will rotate the team as everything they go. Even so, when they ask Arteta about Kylian Tierney, whether Arsenal would like to sell Kylian Tierney, Baba can shrug him off just through and say, oh, maybe they forget that story. That so we are not selling Kylian Tierney. The only problem with Kylian Tierney get now rotation, because he's not playing. And when you get used to playing regularly, week in week out, you are one of the first 11 members. Till a certain Zinchenko can come in, can take over your place. You will not be happy. Sure, I'm expecting you not to be happy, and you need to be vocal about that in the training sessions. So that is what Kylian Tierney needs. He needs rotation. He needs to play. So we just watch out. At the same time, they're going to ask Arteta about Partey, whether Partey will start for our starting 11 against Everton. So back on talk say Partey really trained once. He just did one training session with the boys. So they will see how he trained yesterday ahead of today's match. Can't know whether he will start. But for me, I go to advise Arteta say make them no really start Partey. You can use a certain Jorginho. Use Jorginho, leave Partey gets. But if Partey, maybe the physios don't satisfy him, say in the 100% ready, good to go, and then if you start, but if the physios no give you that okay, say okay, this guy is ready to play, you can play him, or no go aggravating injury, I beg go, I just God beg you, keep him. Because if you check our April calendar mad, we get some kind of mad games. And don't forget that we are playing Europa League this match, gets 2 header against Sporting Lisbon, so we need all the best legs we can get, all hands on deck. So most of the watchers, everything they go. Even for media setting, they ask Arteta about William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes issues. Say 2 of them they quarrel again. Say Saliba push Gabriel Magalhaes after the match will play against Leicester City. So Babakanto say 2 of them they get happy marriage. You get say more no they bother themselves about say maybe this one push this one not push that one. Say na normal level say waiting like for a team now say even though say we dey win, the team members they try to push each other to still succeed, to still do better, you get. So that's how I say you don't expect to get robots for a team. He wants people that have emotions, people that have passion, people that have the desire to win. So if a player, maybe a certain Saliba, they challenge a Gabriel Magalhaes, from Gabriel Magalhaes they challenge a certain Saliba, say look at what you did in this particular situation, you could have done better. So it is not something that we will be frowning at. It is a welcome idea, you get. We need passionate players, people that have the desire to win. Even if you win, you get, maybe you win 1-0, but they will just say, but we could have won 3-0, or maybe they score you 1. We say we could have kept a clean sheet, you get. So those are the things we need. See, at the end of the day, they have a happy marriage. So we'll just let sleeping dogs lie. There's no story here where we talk to maybe 2 of them they fight. So away from that, so we're going to look at when Gabriel Jesus will come back for Arsenal. So we're going to talk, say the match will go play against Crystal Palace for March 19 before the international break. So it looks like maybe that match Gabriel Jesus will take a part for that match, or by then go run the play regularly for Arsenal. Me, I don't know, but all I know is that before that match 19, Gabriel Jesus is supposed to don't come back because the guy they ready gets. I remember say international break they come. Our prayer and make this international break no bring bad luck to us, because most time when this international break they break our mojo, they break our momentum. Well, we don't dey in the ascending order. So I don't just want anything to do wrong with us. And even self, Gabriel Jesus come for social media, come post a picture of himself training, come post step by step. Let us know say in the very close to action. Say like just step by step they take, and one day at a time you get. Remember say this guy na like since December 6th. Now the guy don't dey for in rehabilitation. So very soon this rehabilitation process will be completed and we'll get him back on the field of play, hitting the ball into the back of the net. So we'll just watch. Away from that, so Arteta self come from media sets where they ask and say, how are we preparing against this Everton side? What are we doing to beat them? So back on talk say, you don't show the boys the away tape. You get the tape of that Sean Dyche Everton setup, the way they set up. All they were doing was long ball into our box so that they go fit know them. And at the end of the day, Tarkowski not one, and they won us 1-0 at the Goodison Park. You get. Now they are coming to the Emirates, so Baba they talk say we know what we need to do to beat them. You get. So at the end of the day, the boys know what to expect. So it's going to be a barrage of long balls, but that long ball tactics may not likely work because people like Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who is the striker of Everton, is not going to play. So we are not seeing him in the field of play today. So maybe that kind of pay. I mean, who else the one put there? I never really to see that starting 11 again, but expect a physical match into this match. By the end of the day, I expect Arsenal to take home all the 3 points. Now we don't get more news about Ivan Toney. So for those who don't know, Ivan Toney don't plead guilty to multiple betting charges. Now Ivan Toney, the FA they give him 262 alleged breaches. You get. Now Baba don't plead guilty. But in the contest some of the charges, but he pleaded guilty to a lot of the charges. Now most of these charges happened between 2017 to 2021. Now before he even started to play for the EPL, maybe our championship, the guy don't say normal the rule states as a player you're not supposed to be involved in bet Nigeria or those sport bets. You're not supposed to be involved because you are a partaker in the game. So you feel like if you decide the outcome of a bet, if you go tell your family when them place bet, say you go collect yellow card and you go collect yellow card. So that's why you're not supposed to involve yourself. But this guy went against all this order. So the hearing of the case now does start very soon. Now we'll hear the judgment. That's why at the time at that time say Arsenal no fit go for Ivan Toney for January because of this in case we did for his head. Now people like Joe Barton, we don't do this kind of thing before, they suspend him for 8 months for the EPL. So Ivan Toney if he miss the rest of the season if the verdicts come out, because usually based on the status quo, based on things, based on the antecedent and the precedents that have been set in this kind of case, this guy can be set like the big banner himself, or they'll give him suspension from now to the end of the season. We don't know how it will pan out, so that is why I was advocating that we should never go close to a certain Ivan Toney. And if you remember, for January, nobody went close to him because of his pending case. So we'll just watch keenly and see how this case will be decided. Not just the watch. I didn't have to tell on how anything go. So for those who know still they are aware, Arsenal are interested in signing Mano Solomon from Shakhtar Donetsk, who is on loan to Fulham again. So this guy, remember in the past, I've been telling us Arsenal is interested in Solomon, Arsenal is interested. All of us run go YouTube. The guy's a very direct, tricky winger, very, very good. So but now I don't know how it will be, how much Shakhtar wants to, because Shakhtar need funds now to sell players. They need to sell their price assets because they're not generating enough revenue to pay salaries because of the Ukrainian war. So let's just see how things are going. Anyway, they go Shola na go, let's know. So one of our community members, what they call Afolabi Akim, aka Chief Gunners. Today's your birthday, so Baba will say may all lines fall in place for you, and at the same time wish you all the best things life has to offer. So enjoy your day, boss. Game out. Today is your day. I'm going to enter match of the day. Arsenal versus Everton. So today Arsenal will host Everton for the Emirates Stadium. I'm going to run check their head to head. So for the last 5 games for here, Arsenal win 4 and lose 1. Last season we beat them 5-1 for here. So my dear football lovers, today's match is going to be a very, very interesting encounter. So we are expected to win, even though Everton will bring that physical side to the Emirates, but we have to let them know that they are coming to the Emirates and not the Goodison Park again. This is our fortress, and it's a fortress for a reason. Only Man City neither come breach the fortress and took home all 3 points. So in today's match, keep your fingers crossed, keep an open mind. Will they collect the 3 points for year? For year, last season they shot 5-1, even though now maybe Lampard 9 days in charge that time, but now with Sean Dyche and their long balls, we are expected to take all 3 points. My prediction for this match now 2-0. Let me know your prediction in the comment section. So if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. Go see the thumbnail. Click out so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. And game out.